Welcome to my Life Skills channel. There are two important human characteristics. One is pride and the other is ego. Let me give you two examples. Number one is Western society. They are proud of their individual liberty. But when individual liberty is affected by ego, then that becomes extremely selfishness. Likewise, in India, Indian people are proud of their family values. But when ego comes into family values, then that ruins relationships. That's why my today's topic is pride and ego. Hello, I'm Nandini Das, academician, author and teaching journalist. As I always do, let's start with brief definition of pride and ego. Then I'll tell you three ways how to nurture pride and three ways how to avoid ego. With these two examples, you must have understood the difference between pride and ego, but let me make it more clear with these brief definitions. So what is pride? Pride means the awareness of knowing your self-worth. I'm not talking about your confidence or overconfidence. Self-worth means everybody is born with certain capabilities, but most of the time people don't understand their self-worth and they look outside, compare themselves with others. But that is not. Pride means understanding your self-worth. I have a video on what's your worth. I'll give the link in the description. You can watch that. Then you can understand totally. When you understand self-worth, you can understand what is pride. This is in detail. Now coming to what is ego. Ego is self-talk, but in a arrogant way. As I gave you example, suppose somebody says that I'm the most beautiful person, and blowing your own trumpet like I am the richest person, I am the center of attraction. This is ego. Now you are clear between pride and ego. So you know that pride is important to have, but ego is just the opposite. Now, how to nurture pride in your personality? So number one is, first of all, be comfortable in who you are and what you have. Who you are, your ethnicity, your skin color, your gender, your family background. So be comfortable with that. Sometimes people, they just cry about those things. Where I was born, I don't have this skin color, I don't have this, that, right? There are some things. But when you comfortable with yourself, what you possess, what you got, so that is your pride. You should feel proud of who you are, what you possess, how much, how educated you are, what you have, right? How much wealth you have. All those things are about what social capital you have. So you should be comfortable with that. For instance, social capital, maybe somebody has 15 million followers on Instagram, but you have 500 followers. So be comfortable with that. So that is your pride, not only the whining and crying about that. That's the number one way how we can nurture pride. Number two is recognize your potential, because everybody is born with certain potentials, but people don't recognize that, but they see others, they compare themselves with others, they copy others. That's why you have to recognize your own potential. Even I have a video on this, how to recognize your potential. You can watch that. Number three way how to nurture your pride is be polite but firm in your behavior. If and when it is necessary. I said be polite, be grounded, but if and when, just I'm giving importance in if and when it is necessary, because those people who have ego, they intentionally hurt your pride. That time you know that when to be polite yet stand strong, speak up, take action. So you know these three ways how you can nurture your pride. Now coming to how to avoid ego. So number one is self-evaluation, self-discovery, self-reflection. These are all words used because it is easy to lie others, but to lie yourself, who you are, what you are doing, whether you are doing right or wrong, speaking right and wrong, all those things. When you dare to, many people don't dare to speak with themselves. So when that's why this self reflection or introspection is necessary. Even I have a video on self reflection, but that is on certain concept, certain aspect. So when you watch that video, you can understand and apply that. While you will understand that one social aspect, also you can apply that in other aspects also. Now coming to the second way, how you can avoid ego. When you are speaking or behaving, mind or watch your words and your body language, whether it is pride or it is pompous. There is a difference between pride and pompous, so be watchful about that. Then number three way how you can uh, avoid ego is understand that nothing is permanent. Whatever you are gloating for today or you are exaggerating, that may not be tomorrow. The 2019 epidemic in this recent times, that made it clear that no matter how much wealth you have, how beautiful, how young you are, how intelligent, how powerful you are, but sometimes something comes, then nothing becomes permanent. That's why you should realize that to avoid your ego. Now you know that how to, I will summarize it, how you can nurture your pride. Number one is be comfortable with who you are, what you have. Number two is recognize your potential. Number three is be polite but be firm in your behavior when and if it is necessary. Now coming to how to you avoid ego. Number one is self-reflection. Number two is watch your words and your behavior. And number three is remember that nothing is permanent. I hope this video you will definitely apply these things to nurture your pride and avoid ego in your life. And what changes, whether you have already applied it, what changes came, you can write that in the comment box. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, and see you soon. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.